Stop trying to be like everyone else. Just stop. Seriously. If you really look at it, do you actually want to be like everyone else? Welcome back, y'all. Today I want to talk about something pretty simple but important. Stop letting the opinions of others dictate your life. Okay, so this is something I try to really internalize whenever I'm deciding what path I should go down. And I've noticed a pattern within myself. The path that's the most trodden, the one that everyone else is taking, honestly, that's typically the path I actually don't want to take. I found when so many people have walked down that same path, you almost can see exactly where it leads. You have a pretty good idea of the destination before you even start. There's no mystery, no adventure, no real possibility of ending up somewhere unexpected. No possibility of being extraordinary. But the path with the grass grown over it, the one that barely anyone takes, I have no clue where that's going to lead. And that, for me, that's exciting. For example, I'm pretty confident I know what the life of pursuing money as my primary driver would look like. So many people have done it. I can see the whole trajectory, the promotions, the lifestyles, the trade-offs, all of it. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that. And I'm not here saying you can't have a good life doing that. But for me, that's not really what I want. And if you share that sentiment and you want to live a life that's full of adventure, love, knowledge, genuine fulfillment, then you need to do things that are motivated by your own desires. Not others, not what society tells you to want, but your own. I have this as one of my wallpapers, and it's this quote, a lot of people don't live, they just exist. So why would you want to follow suit of everyone else? And I see this all the time, and I'm sure you do too. People who don't start pursuing an idea, they don't go on that trip, don't quit their job that's making them miserable, don't ask someone out, whatever it is. And I always ask myself, why does this happen? Well, it's because it's not what others are doing. It's scary, new. And since it's not mainstream, people don't want to be judged or ostracized for doing something different. Wait, Mason, you're telling me people don't do what they want to do because of what others might think of them? Yeah, sounds crazy, right? So when I started this YouTube channel, I absolutely was nervous about what others would think of me. What would they think I'm weird? Would they think I'm being cringe or trying too hard? Would they make fun of me? And this fear, this worry about what others might think was a massive blocker for myself. It prevented me from starting this channel 4 years ago. 4 years, I could have been creating, learning, connecting with people, but I let that fear hold me back. But then something clicked for me. The people who are going to take jabs at me and judge me for starting a YouTube channel, quite simply, those are just not the people I want to spend time with or be friends with at all. So then I thought, why would I care what those people think? And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So here's what I want you to do. Whenever you're thinking about doing something and you feel yourself being held back by what others might think, ask yourself this question. Will the people who I genuinely care about, the people I want to be surrounded by, judge me for this? The answer is no, which it should almost always be if you're making a decision true to yourself and you're surrounding yourself with the right people, then you should do it, right? Don't care what the random people think. Care about the people that are close to you think. Because who cares about random opinions? Who cares what people on the internet think? It simply doesn't matter. People spend so much of their life doing things or not doing things because of the opinions of other people who they're not even going to see, people who they don't even interact with. You only live once, guys. You do not get another shot at this. So do the frickin' thing. And a side note is everyone is so busy thinking about themselves, worrying about other people thinking about them, that they don't have any time to think about you. That thing you're afraid of doing because of what others might think, most people aren't even going to notice. And if they do, they'll forget about it in a day, a week. So the reason this has been on my mind recently is because upon reflection, I've found that every single person I look up to, from my mom to my dad to Jimmy Buckets, shout out Jimmy Butler, they did not follow the traditional path. Not one of them. Every one of them has a clear moment in their life when they made a wild, unpopular, scary decision that set them on the path to success, whatever success meant for them. Do you know how many people probably told Jimmy Butler how crazy he was for going to a JUCO school with hopes of making the NBA? Probably a lot. And now look at him. He's my GOAT. There's this saying I love: if you want to live an extraordinary life, you need to make extraordinary decisions. Think about that. Extraordinary. Not normal. Not what everyone else is doing. Not safe. Extraordinary. And look, I'm definitely not saying you should do reckless things just to be different. And I'm not saying that you should make bad decisions just because they're unconventional. What I'm saying is that you should stop letting the fear of being different hold you back from living the life you actually want. Because that's, at the end of the day, living like everyone else, doing what everyone else does, following that safe, well-worn path, that's a choice. And it's a choice that leads to a pretty predictable outcome. You'll probably be fine, comfortable even. You'll have tons of shallow relationships, you'll have money, but will you be fulfilled? Will you look back with no regrets? Will you feel like you really lived your life? Or will you feel like you lived the life that was expected of you? The life that was safe? The life that everyone else approved of? And I don't know about you, but that second option sounds both terrible and terrifying to me. So just stop trying to be like everyone else. Stop following paths just because they're well traveled. Follow the path because you want to travel it. And stop not doing things because of what others might think about you. Do the thing that excites you. Take the path with grass grown over it. Surround yourself with people who support you being you, not you being like everyone else. Guys, we only live once. You only get one shot at this. Don't waste it trying to be someone you're not, or even worse, trying to be like everyone else. That's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments what you've been holding back on because of what others might think of you. And if you're new here, subscribe, give this video a like. I post videos like this every Wednesday where I share lessons of reflections and learnings that I'm currently learning as I try to build a life that actually means something to me. Now start living, and I'll see you in the next one.